Dear Mr. Tyson, I recently came across and watched your video titled My Response to Terrence Howard. I feel compelled to draw your attention to certain significant aspects of the issues you raised. I will now address Mr. Howard's work, as I haven't had the opportunity to review it. I do not want to discuss the errors in Mr. Howard's work because I don't want to talk about splitter-size errors, but about log-size error. I will quote some parts of the video My Response to Terrence Howard in accordance with fair use principles for the purpose of debate and education. Mr. Tyson, you advise.
Just always be cautious of the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Of course, you are entirely correct here. When you study a subject, you gain knowledge in a particular field and may tend to overestimate how much of that subject you actually know and understand. It is then quite possible, in this state of false confidence, to draw erroneous conclusions based on this incomplete knowledge and understanding. Mr. Tyson, I wish to point out that the scientific community, what you refer to as my community, so the scientific community, including yourself, is also a victim of a kind of Dunning-Kruger effect. You speak about numbers, mathematical objects known as numbers, using these objects as tools for scientific analysis and drawing far-reaching conclusions. However, you do not possess sufficient knowledge regarding what an object number really is. Consequently, you cannot clearly distinguish between mathematical object number and another object, which is the symbolic representation of number. This situation leads to very serious errors. I display this issue and show an example of such type of error in an open letter to Sir Roger Penrose, which you can find on ResearchGate and on YouTube. As a result of these errors, we see stagnation in important areas of science over the past decades. An example is physics. While technology is developing very well, there has been very little progress in fundamental research. The famous mathematician Bertrand Russell, aware of the lack of understanding among scientists regarding what fundamental mathematical objects as numbers are, rightly said, "Mathematics may be defined as the subject in which we never know what we are talking about, nor whether what we are saying is true." Contemporary Polish mathematician Professor Roman Duda, considering Gödel's theorems, expanded this in the following way. Paraphrasing a well-known saying that mathematics is a theory in which we not only do not know what we are talking about, what are the mathematical objects, but we also do not know how we are talking about it. What is mathematics as a theory? Mr. Tyson, you and scientific community are not able clearly distinguish between the mathematical object number and another object, symbolic representation of number. As a result, erroneous scientific theories abound in contemporary science, with the set theory, initiated by Professor Georg Cantor, being a spectacular example and at the same time being the proof confirming this fact. Mr. Tyson, please do not take what I say personally. I hope that's not too blunt for you. I speak of facts. It is not about feelings here. It is about objective reality. What else should I say to you, scientist, if not the truth? And here comes the challenge. Dear Mr. Tyson, if you believe you know what a number is and how to distinguish the mathematical object number from the object symbolic representation of number, or if you know anyone of the scientific community who claims to have such knowledge, please speak with me live for a few minutes, and I will prove that the knowledge in this area is incorrect, incomplete, and sometimes leads to a false conclusion. An example is Cantor's diagonal matrix. I am for your disposal, Mr. Tyson. Thank you very much. Best regards, Adam Polak. Postscriptum. If any of you watching this video would like to see the scientific community to be confronted with the truth about scientific blindness in terms of what a mathematical object, a number, is, If you want to see scientists to be confronted with the huge errors thoughtlessly repeated by the scientific community, resulting in the losses of hundreds of millions of dollars annually spent on research doomed to failure, please comment below, click thumb up button, and the most important, please share this video with your friends on your social media or in any way. Thank you very much in advance.